Nestled on the banks of the Hudson River, Michie Stadium. It will play host to some of the nation's finest today and another thrilling edition of Army football. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the South Florida Bulls, taking on another team from the ACC, the Army Black Knights. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Black Knights will kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So USF's offense will get the first swing of the game. And as we look out on the field, here comes the man who makes it all go, and that's this quarterback.
Yeah, and he's big time. That's why he's up for all these awards. He's known. Everybody knows exactly what he brings to the table. He can run it. He can throw it. They're expecting a big day from this young fella.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Now, that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Gets it out quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away from the heat. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. The Bulls will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the returner will be dragged down. The Cadets offense has the ball for the first time. One thing to keep an eye on in this game, when they get a back isolated on a linebacker, who wins that matchup?
Quarterback likes the matchup, but this linebacker, he's different, man. Not only is he a hitter, he's got the athleticism to cover people, too.
Normally you say that's a win for the running back. Running back and a linebacker, I win. But this guy is different. Interested to watch this matchup.
It's complete.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. And you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Menace. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And the Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Menace. They stop him at the 22. 15-yard pickup on the play. And a 1st down just outside the red zone. New set of downs after that completion. He leaves it with his back. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. That throw and catch gets him down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The Black Knights will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Black Knights!
And this running back is so dangerous. Get him close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst. He showed all of those attributes right there.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
7-0.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Myers on the move. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
That's a first down for the offense.
He wants to throw. Shoots it to the left. He's got an open man. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? He'll pull it on the read. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. He's got his man. Won't back down from anyone. Delivers the blow and gets it to the 29. Coming to the line, looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 29. Now improvising. He'll pull it down. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
And QBs are able to do this and just pull it down after he's sat back there in the pocket a little bit and go make plays. So frustrating for a defense. If I blitz and play man-to-man, nobody's looking at the QB. He can make a big play. If I sit back, he can still scramble, run up, and get a big play. So hard to defend this game.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Give him 6. Touchdown, USF.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. They'll try the run. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the 1st quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. 2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, but the sweet pull and catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. And the Black Knights will hustle to the line.
I like the running back there on that route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for a 1st.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground with the running back. And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all of the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
Offenses that are great on 3rd downs, what do? Most of the time, they keep it in manageable situations. They're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on 3rd and short. They can...
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, he's so hard to get on the ground. He's got room. Takes it the other way. Touchdown Bulls. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect them to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
Back open the middle. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run.
That's an awesome play call, having the running back on the angle route against the blitz. So they bring the linebackers. That completely vacates the middle of the field wide open. Running back runs right into it. A nice job on the throw.
He's got it down the middle.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Here on third down for this offense. Let's go! They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires the pass, intercepted. Bringing it back. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
It's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of bounce, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
On second down, looking to throw. Oh, so close to paying off the tip. Really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on third and long. They've got the screen set up. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Going up top on first down. Got his man quickly. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up second and 4. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On second down, he'll let it fly. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical. It has been. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Unleashes to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up.
He's looking to throw it. Intercepted. Got some room to run. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, South Florida. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Good timing on the quick out. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. The Black Knights want to pick up the tempo. Wants to fire on second down. He makes the grab. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Hustling ahead on 3rd and short. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Looking to move it through the air. Zings it complete to the right.
You gotta love those matchups. When you get a running back matched up against somebody else, it's never going to be a quarterback. That's not going to happen. So finding a good matchup.
Trying to get behind the defense. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the quarterback is snowed under. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Ball in the air, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
Setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got his man on the right. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown Bulls!
This is a running back who is versatile. His catching ability really helps this offense out vertically down the field. And you saw it on that play on the wheel route. That wasn't just a screen or a swing. They got him faking going to the flat, turning up the sideline for a touchdown.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Army has it back and the offense ready to go. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. Touchdown, USF! How about that D coming up with a play like that?
Number 12.
Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the score.
There it is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Here's the handoff. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the change to measure this one.
Brings up 2nd down.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Out of the backfield, he's open. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the 1st down here. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in West Point for an entertaining first half than you? It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Blake Field inside Michie Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Bulls will kick it away to start the 2nd half. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
He wants to throw here on second down. Going deep. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Wide receiver shows motion. The play action fake. Fakes the grab on the left. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And the Black Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Everybody on the same page there on blitz pickup, right? Offensive line, everybody communicating, understanding where they have to work to give their QB time to make an accurate throw and pick up the first.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. He wants to throw it again. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, and that small change, they take over at the 43. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down after he makes the catch. And now on second down for this offense.
Second down coming up.
He'll do it himself. Kept it, and he's past the marker. Smashes through the tackle. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work first and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got his man across the middle. Touchdown Bulls. And the punishment has been extended.
USF.
Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
The offense set for a first down play. He'll start this drive firing. Fires it incomplete.
First down, incomplete.
After the misfire now on second down. He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Amato. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Throwing right. Picked off.
Have a day, young fella. 2 interceptions already? That's 3 or 4, 5, 6 games for some people. A hot start, catching the football. He's acting like he's playing wide receiver out there. I might think about trying a different DB.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't hang on, it's incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football. Here comes the offense on second down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Dumps it off in the flats. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down.
Third down coming.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Complete. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. The Bulls will have it 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Looking to go up top on first down. Steps away. He'll pull it down and run. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
When you have scrambling quarterbacks, you got to have a spotter. You got to have somebody in the middle of the field. Everybody's playing coverage, but that guy's job is to focus on the quarterback and make sure he doesn't scramble and make big plays like this with his feet.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. After run, now throw. Touchdown, South Florida. And the stomping has commenced. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think he can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And I think if I'm a QB, I like the decision. I get it to my running back who's really good after the catch and really good with the ball in his hands, but the defense did the job. They got him on the ground. They gave up some yards, but they forced the 4th down.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Makes the grab well past the sticks. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Black Knights headed quickly to the line. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen...
Fires into traffic. And it's picked off. Taking it the other way. At the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
You didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time and get to that first down mark. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Gets away from one. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. 1st and 10. They're getting this guy lathered up.
In situations like this, offensively, when you've got the lead in the 4th quarter, when you got to run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute in your sleep, and they do it right there, ripping off 7 yards.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They move the tight end all over. Hand off from the shotgun. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll throw it on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. Touchdown, USF. And the pummeling has started. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in.
And the returner will be brought down. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for a 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. This defense defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Trying to get to it. He wants to go deep. And the pass hits, picked off. After making the interception, he took it all the way back and sets up his offense at the 17-yard line.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Army! What a great play by the defense. And off with the interception return.
And this defense has had a rough day. How about this play? Cranking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, and build some momentum for some future games.
And the extra point is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Texas pulled out the victory on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those players there in Austin. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. And the Bulls will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Line gets set, 1st down. He's going to pass. Throws to the tight end. And it's picked off.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. The Bulls brought to the ground, but not before picking up the 1st. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Clock is stopped. Timeout used by the defense. 14 seconds left. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double digits.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix. On offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.